body. And I want you to think about the biggest block that you are currently facing in your life. Maybe you have a few, or maybe there's one quite prominent block. Maybe it's a block around your health. Maybe it's a block around your business or your job. Maybe it's a block around finances. Maybe it's a block around a particular relationship. Or maybe you're the block. No one can see, so keeping your eyes closed, raise your hand if you have a block currently that's holding you back. Okay, drop your hand. Raise your hand if you don't. Okay. So in your own time, I'd like you to write down those blocks. If there's only one, or if there's a couple, just crack open your eyes, pull out your pen and your paper, and just jot down what came up for you. And when you're finished, just look up so I know that you're finished writing. And just stay silent. Just so you know, everyone had a block. There was no one in the room that didn't put their hand up for that question. So you're all in this together. We are all in this together. Yeah, I think sometimes on this journey we can really feel like we're the only one that is having this issue or this block, or we're the only one experiencing X, but you're absolutely not. We have all experienced to some degree, you know, the things that you have written down. I guarantee what you have written down, we've all experienced on some level. So please don't feel like you're alone, because you're absolutely not alone. Does anyone else sometimes feel like that? Just raise your hand. Yeah. I remember when I first started on this journey many years ago, I felt like I was the only one having these inner mean girl thoughts. And then when I started writing about it and all these other women were going, oh yeah, me too. I was like, oh my God, I'm not the only one. I thought I was crazy. But no, you're not crazy. We all have these same sort of blocks that are holding us back. And I don't, be aware, I don't use the word issue, or I don't use the word challenge. I consciously chose the word block. Do you know why? Does anyone know why? Yes.
Because blocks can be a way of us protecting ourselves from something.
Yeah.
So whether we consciously know it or not, when we're blocking ourselves or when we feel blocked, sometimes it can be a defense mechanism to something that we're afraid of.
Yes. So did everyone hear that? No. Big, loud voice.
So blocks can be a way of us unconsciously protecting ourselves from something that we're afraid of. So when we feel blocked, we can be frustrated with that, but actually it is our mind trying to protect us in some way, shape or form.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Did you want to add something, sweetie?
When we say an issue, it has a negative connotation to it,
Yes.
versus when we say block, it's something that we can work through and learn something from it.
Exactly. So that is why I consciously choose that word, because the word issue or challenge, they have a negative connotation to them, where block, you kind of like, I visualize like a block, like a fence or something. And how do I get over that fence? I either open the gate or I climb over it. So for me, visually and energy-wise, it has a different feel. Does that make sense? Yeah. So we're going to do something a little bit different tonight than what we usually do. And seems though you all wrote down your blocks. I would love to invite someone to come up here. I'm going to invite 3 people, one at a time. Everyone's like, please don't pick me, please. And if you don't put your hand up, I'll just pick you. So anyone who would love to come up, share their current block, and we're going to workshop it right here in this safe, beautiful, sacred environment, not only with my advice, but filled with a room of 50 supportive, like-minded soul sisters. So who is going to be, you want to come up?
Because this, I don't know what I...
Come on up. Yay! Cute outfit.
Oh my god, it's so dirty, but thank
So
you.
cute. So tell everyone your name.
Hello, my name's Tash. Hi.
You look beautiful. She's got glitter on her face.
Because it's a bit Christmassy.
Yeah, I love it. So Tash comes to the Goddess group every week. She is deeply committed to her growth. And I remember your first, can I share a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure.
I remember one of the first times you came to the Goddess group, you just sobbed and like that wailing, uncontrollable. Who was here that time? Yeah. It was like a wailing, uncontrollable sob. And she has come such a long way. I get emotional even just talking about it and thinking about it, because she has just been so willing to really show up and be the best version of herself. And to me, that's so inspiring. Like, this is why I do what I do. So I'm really glad that she was like, yeah, I mean, pick me. Her mean girl is seriously, she's really worked on mastering it. She is so committed to it. And she is here every week, you know, showing up for herself, doing the work. You know, this soul work is not something you just do on Wednesdays and every second Friday. It's something that you need to do daily. And I'm sure Tash will share a little bit about her journey, but let's hear your block that you're currently facing.
Well, it's funny that you shared the story, because my block still got to do with friendship. I don't know if that was if this is the right thing, but so my current block is letting go of relationships, like old friendships that aren't serving me anymore. They're girls that I went to school with, and
You're the same?
I was going to be like, should I go up? It's exactly that.
Yeah, and I recently went to a birthday party of a really good friend of mine, and she's friends with these girls. And I went there and I just walked, and I have a great bunch of girlfriends, and I just walked away feeling like crap. Like, I just felt so shitty being around them, because it was the situation it was really rude and really negative, and I felt upset because these are girls that I'd been friends with forever, but just because I've been to school with them doesn't mean that I still have to be friends with them now. But I have a problem letting go because they're still involved in my life.
Who else has a similar block to that one? Yeah, quite a few people. Wow. Okay, so let me ask you first. They're still involved in your life because Like-
in social situations, so they're friends with other friends that I'm good friends with. So if I go to certain events, I know that they might be there. So it's not like, I will still encounter with them.
And so this, you guys all are free to raise your hand and give whatever you want. But before we open up the floor, this is something that I have personally experienced in my very, very early 20s. And it was so challenging. And I'm not going to sit here and go, yeah, it's a piece of cake, I just moved through it. It was really, really challenging and it caused a lot of pain and heartache. It doesn't have to be that way, but for me, it was like that. But I cannot tell you that when you decide to finally free yourself from that energy, you create space for the most amazing people to come into your life.
Yeah.
But when you have your space filled with negative people, I'm judging, I'm aware this is a judgment, but people who are draining your energy, who are not lighting you up, when you are surrounding yourself with those people, there's no space for anyone else to get in. Like it's already full. And sometimes it takes us being really brave and going, you know what, my energy doesn't feel good. I don't feel good when I'm in that situation. No, I'm not going to dump them over text message. No, I'm not going to tell them to F off. What I'm simply going to do is take my energy and just put it over here.
Yeah.
And then you've created some space. But that takes courage, because we go, well, I want to know, well, who are my friends going to be? I'm going to have no friends and I'm going to feel lonely. And then your mean girl starts telling you that you're a loner and you've got no friends. But when you fully step into that space and trust, the most beautiful people will come into your life.
Yeah.
They will.